Hi guys, get ready with me to do nothing. I'm applying sun cream. Oh my god, this is my mirror. I don't know where the stand went. I'm mixing Huda Beauty in the shade Amaretti, and then I'm mixing Milani 01 Creamy Vanilla. This video is going to be a long video, so if you guys fall asleep to this video, don't worry, I will only be sending good energy. So all the subliminals that you get from this video will be of extremely amazing, good, self-serving energy. And if you watch the full video, then great. We will only be exchanging good energy. It's a good thing to focus on things that get your energy vibrating higher, you know, things that make you happy. I think it's so important, an absolute priority for all of us to start exposing ourselves to such videos and songs and music. As I'm making this video, my intention is obviously to send out as much good energy out as possible. Okay, I know it looks a bit yellow. Everyone should, I guess, match their foundation with their neck, and as you can see, the neck and my face is pretty much the same at the moment. My face is a bit, I don't know, it looks a bit pinkish for some reason. I don't know if it's just the video. My neck is very yellow, as you can see. I don't know why, but I do not like applying foundation below my neck, anywhere other than my face. It just makes me feel so uneasy. I don't know why. I like the combination of Milani and Huda Beauty, although I find that it separates after a few hours, which is not a deal breaker for me, honestly. As you can see, I didn't put any primer on, and I'm not going to put any setting spray on. This foundation will stay put for around 6 to 8 hours in the winter, and then in summer I think it starts separating from the 5th hour. But that's obviously because I don't put any primer on. Honestly, I've not had any luck with primer. I've tried so many different primers. I've not found a primer that kind of works. But also, however, in my opinion, I feel like a foundation should not require primer or setting spray to stay on your skin for 8 to 10 hours. But yeah, I'm not too fussed about the foundation separating on my skin because the coverage that these two foundation provides is just out of this world. I think the shade is quite good. I don't know, I feel like this might be a little on the lighter side than my neck, or am I just tripping? Or is this darker than my neck? Anyways, this is going to oxidize in a bit. I don't really worry too much about makeup mistakes before I go out. It is what it is. You know, I do my best, and if some part of my makeup decides to betray me at the end when I'm going out, we still go out. I'm just gonna apply this for that hydration. My lip balm is like all the way over there, so I'm just gonna wear this. The shade just does not look good on me yet, but this is not the lipstick shade that I'm gonna wear today, so it's okay, it's just there to moisturize my lips. I'm using the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I am going to dip the brush on the powder, tap off all the excess. No, tap off all the excess. Tap off all the excess. I'm going to then blend around my eyes and then immediately press the powder from all different angles. I'm gonna dip the brush again, so looking down, and then press underneath my eyes like that. Now this sets the makeup and doesn't let your under eye get creasy. Press the powder on top of my eyelid. Okay, we're gonna do the same on the other eye. Bear in mind, I have super oily skin, so these techniques that I do have really helped my makeup stay put regardless of how oily my skin gets throughout the day. I'm going to take a powder brush, dip into some powder a little bit in the middle of my forehead. Bronzer that I'm using is the e.l.f. bronzer palette, and then I'm gonna apply the bronzer around this area. That's nice. I like it. It's not too harsh. I'm gonna add ever so little this area, and maybe a little bit here, although I don't think I need it. Okay, next I'm going to apply my blush. The blush I'm gonna use today is the Milani Petto Primavera 14. It's the baked blush. I love the baked blush collection from Milani because it just has the perfect pigment and it's very buildable, so you never end up with too much blush at once. If you can see, I'm not swiping the blush, I'm like patting it in for that seamless blended finish. I'm also going to apply this blush right on this area, also the top of my nose and also the chin. I'm going to take my beauty blender again, gently pat all over my face. The damp beauty blender is going to take off any excess powder from the skin, and it's not going to make you look cakey. I don't want to do too much of eyeshadow, just enough. I think I'll use the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is a very old palette that I still have. It's their Prism palette. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to take this shade called Eden. I'm just going to apply this right on the outer quarter of my eyelids. And then I'm going to slowly bring this like all the way to the inner crease of my eyes. That looks beautiful. Let's do the same on the other eye. So the outer quarter, in this diagonal angle, on this outer crease, and just blend. I like it. So far, so good. I'm then gonna take the shade Saturn, this one. Ooh, it's super pigmented. Just gonna apply this again on the outer quarter of the eyelid. I'm not gonna go above the hollows. I'm just gonna blend it for until I think the blend looks good enough for my standards. I'm bringing this like all the way towards the center of my eyelid, like so. I'm gonna do the same on this eye. Can you see? It's so pigmented. Oh, it looks almost the same as my lip shade. That looks good. It's blended really well. Taking the shade Sphere, I am lightly dusting that on the inner third of my eyelid, and I'm also bringing it all the way outwards. Okay, I like it. It's kind of subdued the very bright orange. Sphere is not as pigmented as it looks on the palette, right? It's very neon green, but on skin, it's not really showing. Alright, I'm just gonna do the same thing on this eye. There we go. I'm gonna take this gold shade Pyramid and apply that all over the lid. As you can see, I go very heavy-handed with the shimmer because I love shimmery, glittery eyelids. I'm gonna do the same with this eye. This is the LA Girl Brow Pomade. I don't use brow pomades anymore. However, I use this brow pomade as my liner. I do like to put this on as close to my lash line as possible so that my lashes look as if they're thick. So as you can see, I don't do the heavy-handed liner. And I'm going to do the same underneath my lower lash line as well. You know what, from now on, I'm not even gonna do this eyeliner. I mean, it looks good, but I don't know, it's too much effort. I don't like when makeup takes effort, you know? This brow gel is so cheap, but it works wonderful. I need to be super light-handed with this as well because it's new. You see that? Perfection. Perfection. It's the LA Colors Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Dark Brown. Mascara, I'm using Maybelline Lash Sensational. I don't apply fake lashes anymore, but I do have a lot of fake lashes. But where? Where did I put my fake lashes? I didn't throw it for sure. Most of them are new. Never worn before new. Not recently bought new. I need to search for it. But to be honest, what I'm gonna do, even if I find it, I don't have lash glue at the moment. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna go too heavy with the mascara today. I'm going to apply the Coral Shine Age Defying Lipstick from number 7. And then I'm going to mix Matte Satin from Milani in the shade Indulge. This is a matte lipstick that they have. And then I'm gonna take my ring finger and just end it like so. That's the lip look that I'm going with today. The infamous Master Chrome Maybelline. This one, I'm pretty sure everyone has this. Here as well. Just a little bit here, a little bit here. That's it for the makeup. Ta-da! Maybe I'll let go of my hair just for this video. That's the final look, you guys. Thank you for getting ready with me and staying through this long video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.